Hillmount, welcome back. It is Fun Friday today, Net Wall Sports Part 2. Today we're playing a totally made up sport that combines two net wall sports into one. Alright, you're never going to guess the name, but I'll tell you, actually, you might be able to guess, because I'll give you a big clue. The first syllable in this word is a number, and the second syllable is an object that we use to play sports. Alright, that's my clue to you. Here's what you need today. It's the exact same as the things we used for tennis yesterday. So if you have those, beautiful. Some kind of racket. Remember, Hillman, if you don't have a racket, you could use your hand. Even better if you use like a frying pan, something like that. Works totally well. All right. Next thing you need is a ball. Should be a small ball that is able to bounce on the ground. Remember, you should be able to hit your ball with your racket. All right, so you might want to test that out first to make sure the ball's not too heavy, the racket's not too light, etc. Okay? You also need some kind of bins. The bins should be about up to your knees, all right? And preferably about at least 2 of them. 3 is even better. All right, they're going to be to make your net. All right, so they don't have to be bins, anything at all that's about height up to your knees. Could be, I don't know, small stools or ottomans, something like that. All right, that you can use to make a net. All right, the last thing we're using, or the second last I should say, is 4 pylons. They're just for our boundary of our court. All right, you could use anything, containers, empty water bottles, stuffed animals, whatever. All right. And the very last thing you need, I think I forgot to say it yesterday, but we need it every single time. That is your full water bottle. All right, so Hillman, as usual, take your time. Pause the video. Go get all of the things I mentioned. Make sure you have them all so you can play properly. And we'll see you right back here, Fun Friday, for the fun net wall sport of Tenball. Welcome back, Hillman. Make sure you got what you need. You can just put it aside for now, and let's warm up for some Tenball. Come follow me. We're just starting with the march. Welcome back to our basement. As you know, my name is Mr. Posen. Jacob's here, he's excited. Ella's here, she's ready to play. And we are Posen PE. Tenball uses our entire body, our upper body, our lower body, and our core. So we're going to warm all those up today. All right, let's start with some step touches. We're going to the left. Here we go. You got it. Can we do some opposite arm swings? Beautiful. What about some arm pumps? You got it. All right, I'm going to say some fitness moves, and we're going to see if you remember them. I'm not even going to show you at first. Let's do some curls. You got it. I see Jacob and Ella had it. Let's see bench press. Nice, we're pushing out. Let's see rows. Can you show me rows? Good, we're pulling in. Let's see flies. Nice, Jacob and Ella are really good at this. We hope you are too, Hillman. Let's take it into a grapevine, right at here. Remember, it's step behind and then to a touch. You got it. Can we add a snap to that? Can we add a hop to our snap? Great job, everybody. One more. All right, back to a march. I'm going to do some jumping jacks. We're going to jack side and jack forward. Here we go. Let's get that heart rate up. Keep it going, Hillmount. Let's take this to a run. Here we go. Let's kick our heels back. Let's bring our knees to our hands. And quick feet to the end. Oh, that was a tricky one. Grab a drink and we'll see you for the aerobics. Let's do the aerobics. Come grab your racket, grab your ball in the other hand, come follow me. Our body is nicely warmed up, so let's keep that warm-up fitness going. We are going to do various things with our racket and our ball. The key is that we keep our legs moving, our heart is pumping, and our legs will stay nicely warmed up, as will the rest of our body. Yesterday in tennis, we learned how to hit the ball in so many different ways. We're going to work on that a little bit more today to get ready for Tenball. Let's start with a serve and then a catch. So it's just a serve down and then you're catching on. Bouncing it, hitting it, bouncing it, and catching it. You got it. I know this was really tricky yesterday. Hopefully it's getting a little bit easier for you today. If your ball is not bouncing enough, maybe this is your time where you're going to try to find a better ball. Remember, you can make a super bouncy ball, Hillmount. If you have lots of elastics, just put them around your ball. Maybe your racket's not strong enough. Is there something you could use that's stronger? Ask your parents. Maybe you can even use one of their frying pans. All right, let's try to keep the bounce going. It looks like this. Can you do it, Hillmount? Oh. All right, let's try to work up in the air as well today. We're going to hit it and catch it. Keep your march going. I'm just throwing it to my racket. My racket's hitting it softly, and I'm catching it with the other hand. It looks like this. Can you do it? You remember from yesterday, this is our forehand. I know it's my forehand because I can see my fingers. Let's try it on our backhand. So what I'm doing on my backhand, I'm just moving it to the other side, and I'm trying to catch it. A little tricky because my hand has to now go to the other side to catch it, but don't hit it too much to the side. Hit it more in front of you. Remember, we know it's your backhand, Hillmount, because we can see the back of your hand. So good for you if you're holding the racket, so that when you look at your hand, you see the back of it. All right. Yesterday, we didn't work too much at keeping it in the air. Let's try that today on the forehand. Let's see, keeping it in the air while you are marching. Can you do it? This is a great skill to have to prepare you for Tenball. If Tenball were a real sport, Tenball players would be super good at this because it's a lot about coordination, moving your feet and your racket and hitting that ball at the same time. Can you do it? If you can only do one, go for two. If you can only do two, go for three. You got it. Keep it going, Hillmount. All right, you know what's next. Turn it to your backhand. Let's try the same thing on your backhand. Keep the march going. You're looking at the back of your hand now. Can you do it? Remember, racket sports are nice because we don't have to do it with our other hand. We just have to be really good with one hand with our racket, and then we can hit with our forehand And with our backhand, if it's on the other side, we don't have to switch to our other hand. All right, last one. It goes forehand, backhand, forehand, backhand. This one's a little tricky. If you're not ready for this yet, keep trying forehand or keep trying backhand. But if you are, can you do it? Forehand, backhand to the end of the song. Keep it going. Woo! Great job, everybody. Grab a drink from your bottle, and we'll see you soon for the 10-ball skills. Welcome back, Hillmount. Let's learn the skills involved in 10-ball. You really want to pay attention here, because I've never played 10-ball before. You probably haven't either, so make sure you're familiar with all the skills involved. Come follow me. All right, we're just going to hold on to our racket, hold on to our ball. The first and most important skill in 10-ball is the same one as in every net wall sport. It's the ready position. You don't want to find yourself in 10-ball like this or like this. All right, you've got to be super ready. Remember, athletic stance, racket up. Okay, and your racket can be in the middle. That way you'll be able to play it on the forehand or on the backhand, depending on what side it comes. All right, so are your knees bent? Is your head up? Is your racket in front of you? Okay, you might want two hands on it or just one. Our handles are pretty small, so we leave one. If you're using a regular tennis racket, you might want two. You have two. Your dominant hand, the hand that you hit with, goes on the top. Your other hand goes on the bottom. Okay? Next skill we need to know is our serve. We're going to put the balls behind us and just pretend. For the serve, same as yesterday. We hold it in our hands, we just drop it in front of us, and we hit it on the forehand. Okay, knees are bent, dropping it in front of us, stepping with the opposite foot, making contact and hitting it up. All right, 10-ball, we want to hit the ball over a net. So we've got to hit it up a little bit, not crazy up. We don't want it to hit the ceiling, that's out of bounds, just up a little bit. So remember him now, follow through to your target. Notice we have nice straight arms when we're done. Okay, and that's the same with the forehand. For the forehand, it's coming on this side of us. So we're stepping with the opposite foot. We're hitting with an open racket, right forwards and up. Forwards and up, and then back in ready position every single time. Because in 10-ball, that ball's going to come back to you either from the opponent or off the wall. You've got to be ready. Get used to that ready position. And we learned yesterday, the lower we go, Hillmount, the better. Let's try our backhand. For the backhand, same thing but the other way. I'm now stepping with my dominant leg, which is my right, and I'm extending on the other side, showing the back of my racket. Remember to keep that racket nice and open. So don't keep it down, keep it open so you can see the whole racket, hitting forward and a little bit up. Follow through towards your target. Should be a nice straight arm every single time. And then back to ready position. Footwork is also extremely important in 10-ball. All right, we don't need to run around the court. Our court is very small. So instead, let's lunge. The ball's coming to the right side, your left, we're lunging. So I'm taking a big step with that foot. The ball's coming in front of me. I can take a big step with my opposite foot. The ball's coming to that side. I could lunge with the same foot to get it. All right, so you don't have to put the other foot out every time. On the forehand, I'm right-handed, I can put my right foot out. It's like a side lunge. On the backhand, I can put my left foot out. It's a side lunge. All right, those of you who are badminton players, you're very familiar with the lunging footwork. Let's try it one more time on our left. Beautiful. One more time on the right. Very nice. All right, let's try the skills using our net wall stuff, using the wall to help us. So we're going to grab our balls, making a line. I'm going to serve it, I'm going to hit it off the wall, and I'm going to catch it. Just working on our serve, one bounce each time. It's the next person's turn. One bounce is what it should take. Beautiful, that's the way we start the game of Tenball. This time I'm going to serve, it's going to come back to me, I'm going to hit it again on my forehand. One bounce, and then catch it. So it's a serve, let it bounce, a forehand, let it bounce, and catch it. Good, this time, let's see if you can serve it to your backhand. All right, so serving it, backhand, one bounce, and catch it. Can you do it, Hillman? Serve it to your backhand. Good try. Let's try that one more time. Remember, we follow through to get it to our backhand. So I'm swinging across my body a little bit more to get it to come to my backhand. And remember, he'll now be in that ready position between each shot. Last one, we're going to see how many forehand to backhand. You got to be forehand to backhand every single time. Notice the way I'm shuffling my feet a little bit and lunging. Forehand to backhand every single time. Keep it going as long as you can. Nice. Last try, Hillman. Forehand to backhand. One more try for Ella. One more try for you at home. Last try for real. Good, and hopefully you've got the serve down like Ella does, so just keep practicing, you will get better. All right, last one for real. In Tenball, we don't serve over the net, we serve off the wall over the net. So I want you to practice that skill. Off the wall and over the net, and it's gonna bounce. Can you do it? If you don't have a wall, Hillmount, no problem. You can just use your net like yesterday. If you do have a wall, you'll find it more fun for Tenball today. Beautiful. All right, this time, there's going to be a receiver on the other side. So Ella's going to serve it. I'm going to try to hit it back to her off the wall. And she has got to be super ready. And then we would switch. Ella's coming here. Jacob would go. We only need one ball for this. If you have two people, Hillmount, try it. If you don't, keep practicing your serving off the wall. Remember, it can only take one bounce each time. Don't let it hit the other walls. Just that one wall and then a bounce. Very nice serve. Good try. Remember that ready position. Hillmount, get ready right after you hit. Don't watch your shot. Let's see if Jacob and I can get a few in a row. Oh, good try. And Jacob was smart there. It doesn't have to bounce, okay? It can bounce, but doesn't have to. Oh, good try. Keep those serves going. You can also hit it off the wall. If you're by yourself, you can see how many you can do off the wall. Forehand, forehand, backhand, or backhand. Let's go, Ella. Get a few in the row. You got a few in the row at home, too, there. Try to serve one more time. It's going to be one of our last times, Hillmount. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, we're going to try one last time here. And keep it going. Good, Ella. We're going to aim for that green wall. All right, Ella, do you want to stop the video for us? Grab a drink, Hillmount, and we'll see you soon for the games. All right, Hillmount, welcome back. We've done the warm-up. We've done the aerobics. We've learned the skills. Let's have some fun. Let's play some Tenball. First thing you need to know is your setup for Tenball. We've added a few bins to make our court a little bigger in our space. You can see we have 5 bins. That is our net, all right? Make sure your net makes sense in your space. As you can see, Tenball is played not just with the net, but also with the wall. So can you put your bins that are about knee height, lengthwise, all right, or perpendicular, making a 90-degree angle with the wall, just like we have here. We also have 4 pylons at the end here. They are our court, all right? So that signifies those are our courts there, all right? The end of the court is the pylons, a net in the middle. Each person has their own side, and they're hitting against the wall for Tenball, all right? Ella and Jacob right now are showing you cooperative Tenball, trying to do as many as they can in a row. They only get to hit on their side once. So there's 1, that's 2. Let's see if they can get 3. That's a little trickier. There's 2. Oh, almost. Still 2's the record. They're going to see if they can get 3. It can balance once. Oh, I think they got 3, and then they would try for 4, etc. All right? If you have we're going to show you lots of variations today, depending on how many people you have. You can play cooperative, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many people are in your house. That's totally fine for Tenball. All right, we'll show you some variations for other numbers of people, and also if you want to make it competitive. Ella, can you show them if you have 1 person? If you only have 1 person in your house, you're just playing on one side. Just on one side. Ella's trying to get as many as she can in a row. Okay, she's serving, it's bouncing, it's hitting the wall, and she's trying to hit it again. Her record's 2, and she'll try to beat that. All right, that's 1 person. That's the easier way to play. All right, Jacob's going to show you a more advanced way with 1 person. He'll stand on Ella's side there, and he's going to try to hit it every time to get over the net. All right, either bounce over. Oh, he's going to play like that. I wasn't thinking that at all, Jacob. Just stay on your side. You're just a little too tricky, I think, that way. All right, and hit it off that wall, and hopefully it will come bounce, and then it will go over the net. Nice try, all right? A little bit tricky. Older students, this might be one for you if you're on your own. All right, Jacob's going to see if he can get 2 in a row. Well, now when he hit a... Oh, there we go. There we go. Keep it going. There we go. He's got it now. And he could make it so it bounces over or goes directly over the net. Whatever he chooses, he's trying directly over, but he's got to get that spin just right. There we go. Now he's got it. Beautiful, Jacob. 3 in a row. All right, so you can do that if you're 1 person. You can also just hit it off the wall, or you could try the really advanced way that Jacob was going to show you. Do you want to try it once, Jacob? He's going court to court. A little bit tricky. Good for you. He got 2. Can he get 3? Court to court. Great job, Jacob. All right, you could try that as well, Hillmount. Way to go, Jacob. All right, if you have 2 people, you're playing against each other. Ella's in there. Jacob's in there. They're going to play against each other. 1 person serves, and they can play a game. That would be a point for Ella. Jacob hit it out of bounds. All right, you'll notice it also didn't hit our green wall. Establish your boundaries, Hillmount, of where you have to hit on the wall. There's a point for Jacob, so it would be 1-all. They could play to 11. They could play to 21. Remember, the person who won the point gets to serve. All right, and you have to win by 2 as an all-net wall sport. All right. If you have 3 people, so I want to join as well. All right, I'm not just going to sit here. Instead, I can have a ball that I play with. All right, and what I have to do is play racquetball over here. And if I'm able to get my grade, what grade I'm in, then I am ready to join. All right, I teach kindergarten. Actually, we're going to say grade plus 1. So kindergartens, you get 1. Grade 1s, you have to get 2 in a row. Right, I teach kindergarten, so I only have to get 1 in a row. There's my 1. Now I wait over here to show I'm ready. Ella and Jacob are going to play. Jacob won that point, so Ella's out. She's going to play racquetball. I am in over here. Jacob and I are going to play. Ella, what grade are you in? Ella's in grade 4, so she's trying for 5 in a row. We'll see if she can do it. I think it's my serve. Ella, you go get your ball. You didn't get 5?
I got 3.
3 in a row. Pretty good. All right, maybe we made it too ambitious. You could also do it just getting your grade -1, whatever you come up with, Hillmount. We are sweating. We hope you are as well. Grab a drink, and we'll see you soon for the cool down. Hillmount. Let's stretch our bodies. Let's cool down a little bit so we're not sore for tomorrow. We're starting with an inhale and an exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's stretch our neck and our heads. I wonder if you guessed why it's called Tenball. All right, the 10 stands for tennis. All right, just like we played yesterday, you'll notice that we were hitting the ball with rackets over the net, just like you do in tennis. All right, and the ball part is for racquetball. All right, racquetball is a sport. If you look it up, it's a racket sport that's played against a wall. All right, so you'll notice we did that as well today. It wasn't just hitting it over the net, it was hitting it against the wall over a net. That's why we decided to call the game Tenball. It's always fun to invent new games. And it's amazing all the great games you can invent just by combining 2 sports. You could definitely try that at home, Hillmount. What other net wall sports can you invent? Stretch the back of our legs. Woo. I'm definitely feeling it in my hamstrings today. Shake that back leg out. Other side. Shake it up. Let's touch our quadriceps. Let's see your balance. Try to keep that chest up, your head up. And other side. Beautiful. Let's stretch the inside of our legs with some side lunging. With some side lunging during Tenball today, didn't we? Let's stretch those muscles so they're not sore. And shake that out. Can we do ankle stretches while standing up? One way and the other way. Other side, one way, the other way. Let's do some big deep breaths before we go. Inhale. Exhale, bend low. Inhale on your tiptoes. Exhale and take a bow. Great job today, Hillmount. Grab a drink and we'll see you for our health tip of the day. Welcome back, Hillmount. Today, our health tip of the day, it is Fit Friday. And Fit Friday has to do with something we would have had at Hillmount today, Friday, June the 12th. All right? I know it's sad to think about our school and all the great activities we had. And I know Jacob and Ella are sometimes sad when they think about their schools and what they would be doing right now at school. All right, and on Friday, June the 12th, we would have been doing a Hillmount favorite. We would have been doing Play Day. All right, so instead, obviously we cannot do Play Day at school. We don't have school and it wouldn't even be safe to do so right now. So instead, our challenge to you, Hillmount, is to make your own Play Day at your house. All right, on your Google Classrooms, on Brightspace, I'm going to post this fabulous link from Active for Life. All right, and they tell you how to create your own obstacle course at your house. Now, Hillmount, if you've been doing our pose and PE workouts, you already know how to create your own fabulous playground inside your house. All right, this link is not about that. It's about creating your own obstacle course outside your home. Okay, so if you have a backyard, if you have a front yard, you can use some of the tips they have and create your own obstacle course. And then they have great ideas like that. You can challenge someone else in your home. You can time yourself and see if you can beat your record, all that kind of stuff. If you don't have a backyard or front yard, maybe you can create it at a park. All right, as we know, those are open now. Just keep your physical distance from others who aren't in your homes. Okay? So that's my challenge to you. Look at the Active for Life link. Okay, you might not be able to use all 10 tips they give you, but maybe you can use 5 of them. All right, and create your own obstacle course. Hillmount, as always, we want to see pictures of what your obstacle course looked like at your home. All right, and let me know how it went. This weekend, it's supposed to be another beautiful weekend, but the great thing is it's not supposed to be too hot. All right, so it's supposed to be sunny, but not too hot. What a fabulous, fabulous weekend to get outside, create your own obstacle course, do your own play day at home. Our teachers at Hillmount wish we could do play day with you, and we would love, love, love to see the pictures of you doing your own play days at home with your families. All right, maybe we'll try to do a play day at home with our family as well this weekend. All right, Hillmount. We really hope you enjoyed playing Tenball today. Please remember, continue posting your videos, your photos, your comments. Show us what Tenball looked like at your home. All right? It's been a wonderful week of Netwall Sports Part 2. We've really enjoyed playing with you. Next week, our second last week, the time is flying by. Our second last week is next week. We're going to be doing Target Sports Part 2. You can look at what Target Sports we've already done, and we will obviously be playing some new ones next week, including maybe a combined classic next Friday for Fun Friday. Okay? From all of us at Pose and PE, we wish you a great weekend. We want to remind you to stay safe, keep active, and keep smiling. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.